Well, we have arrived yet again at one of my favorite videos that we do on this channel. The area that I'm in, there are so many thrift stores, small businesses, local cafes, anything fun that you can think of to take up your Sunday, we've got it. Once a month, my friends and I pick a different part of town and we have what I affectionately refer to as an all-day thrift crawl. Kind of like a pub crawl, but instead we're hitting thrift stores. Also, okay, all right, this is early though. Say hi. Yeah, you gotta get your cameo in. This is Louie. And he does make an appearance in every single one of my videos because he's a camera hog. So will circle my feet like he's doing right now until I pick him up. I know, yeah. You love being on camera. You're a diva. Yep, diva. But like I was saying, we like to hit somewhere between 6 to 8 thrift stores and any sort of like local cafes or events or anything. Today I know it's a lot of thrift stores. Luckily they're very close to each other. Today is gonna be a very busy day for me in general because after thrifting all day, I also have a photo shoot. So I'm currently doing a series where I'm recreating every single one of Taylor Swift's album photo shoots. And so for February, we're doing Lovers. Needless to say, I'm gonna be out of my house for 14 hours today. So let's get started. Don't pay attention to all the stuff that's in the back of my car. It's for a photo shoot, all right? That's essentially what I was saying is I'm done thrifting for the day and now I have to like change and go over to my photo shoot. But I do like, this is so cute. I have on these like brown corduroy pants and I love this top. It actually has a matching skirt with it, but this was a pretty quick day because I've had so much to do, but it was definitely worth it. I have some favorites and some thoughts I'm gonna share with you guys when I get back home. So now I have to head all the way to Farmers Branch. So we're about to do a time jump. I don't know if it'll be 6 hours or a day, but we'll see when we get there. Return of the kitty cat, hello. Hi. Yeah, you like the thrift videos because I sit on the couch to do hauls and he can get the maximum amount of screen time in the background of the majority of my January thrift haul videos. So it's kind of fitting you're gonna be in February's, huh? You gonna sit? Or you're gonna sit in my lap for the video? Okay. Ew, he's just a little thing. He's just a baby.
It's just a baby.
Okay, so I don't even remember what order I got stuff in. I'm just gonna, oh yes I do. I looked, I cheated. So at the first place, I didn't actually get anything from the thrift store itself, but next door there was a lady who sold like handmade things. She had a lot of things that were made of wood, but she also had a bunch of candles. So I got 3 candles. She makes them out of several different items. So these are all different scents. This one, I think it was like a laundry detergent, but it just smells very clean, very cotton scented. This one, which I think is in the most intriguing packaging, it's just more of a fun one. I think it's got raspberry. I think it was called Rainbow Sherbet was the name of the scent. And then this one is coffee scented. So I love that it's in a little mug, but also she had other mugs to pick from. I did pick this one because there's a little gray tabby. They all have totally different vibes. Like this one I feel like I would burn at night. This one is more fresh, something that I would light before I had people over. And then this one's just fun. So this is whenever I'm in a mood for a fun candle. And the rest of what I got from her is, I got this cute little moon phases bookmark, and all of her bookmarks you could pick the tassel that went with them. Lavender has kind of become my color this year. Last year it was orange. These are little snake ones, purple. Not lavender, but still kind of going with that theme. Then I've got these little butterfly earrings. Aren't they cute? These are little Aries studs because I am an Aries and I love reminding people of that. I did not get any clothes this time. And I know that in January's thrift haul, I was saying that I probably wasn't gonna get any clothes, and then I ended up getting clothes. I did not get any clothes this time, despite going to a bunch of vintage stores. Vagabond Vintage, which was a pretty cool store. I very much enjoyed it, but did not walk away with any clothes. Instead, I got more jewelry. So they had, these are, again, handmade earrings. Obviously, I have a weakness, but they were doing like a 2 for $20, or it was like 1 for $15 or 2 for $20. So obviously I had to get 2, and then actually my favorite store of the day, my favorite like store of the day though, was Thistle Reuse, which again, shout out to the January thrift vlog. I've been finding these craft supply resale reuse places where people take craft supplies and donate them. And at Pegasus Reuse, the difference was you put everything in a bag and then you paid what you thought it was worth. Shouldn't surprise anybody. I found more acrylic stamps. This was a thing in the January vlog, so got more of those. And then to go along with it, ink pads. Of course, stickers. So some of these are for my planner, some of these are for my scrapbooks. So I got some beads, but I got some like funky looking ones too, because I make keychains as freebies when I go to concerts. So of course I can always use beads and letters. These ones are little flowers, which I feel are kind of, I really want to use them for something Greta Van Fleet related. So go on tour so I can use them. Some fabric. This is funny because I bought tickets to see Ali X in Boston in April. I was thinking about what I might want my outfit to be. I was kind of trying to do something with the album theme, which is kind of like falling through time or like music throughout different decades or things like that. And I had this idea of like doing something with sheet music. I was like, I could do like a top or a dress or something. And like literally the next day I go shopping and I find this and I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't get footage of the store because this is a store that I go to every time that I am in Denton, but did get 2 more things while I was at Bewitched. I wasn't gonna get anything, but I do go to that store legitimately every time that I am in town, especially because I love their jewelry. I've bought a lot of jewelry from them. I've actually been looking for a new way to store some of my jewelry. And so I found these. These 2 pieces are both made of selenite. So this is a tower that I kind of had the idea of that I would stick my bracelets on like that, and then kind of just have them like going up the tower. And then this is a good dish for, and this is a little trinket dish that I can just kind of drop my pieces in. I'm thinking the center is going to be for necklaces and the outsides are going to be for rings. So I think that that is going to be everything for the vlog. My child is so cute. He's curled up in blankets just out of frame.
He has such pretty green eyes. Where you knew that before? Hi. Hello.
If you like thrifting content, like I said, I do these at least once a month. I go with a group of friends to a different part of town and we just kind of shop around. Additionally, whenever I travel places, I usually end up thrifting as well. But also, if you like any of the things that you see behind me on the wall, chances are I probably have a video about it. I would say the ratio of this channel is travel vlogs, thrifting, DIY, concerts, and music, movie, and book discussions. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.